What's good, y'all? Stephen A. Smith is at it again. That man just can't stand LeBron James. Now LeBron can't even have an opinion on Memphis without catching heat.
Fucking high at 41 years old. You think I want to being in Memphis on a random ass Thursday? I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like we all like, you guys have to move. Let's go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Predators. Like they got everything.
Does Stephen A. even understand what's been going on in Memphis over the last 5 or 6 years with Dolph Young and all the violence? When other players talk about it, nobody says a word, but LeBron speaks up, and suddenly it's an issue.
To the hotel room and just be like, wow, thousands of people have slept in this bed before.
Yeah, especially when we go to Memphis. I'd be like, damn, my hotels ain't nothing in Memphis. That shit be dirty. I walked in the Memphis hotel one time, I had stains and shit on the bed.
Stains and shit.
Stains and shit.
They broke in your room for you.
Nah, they ain't breaking in, but.
No, I'm saying they broke it in.
Yeah.
But it's Memphis, so they might have also broke in.
Anthony Evans is going in on it, along with a few other players. But because LeBron has an opinion, suddenly it's a problem. Let's hear what Stephen A. has to say.
Knowing the cameras are rolling and videoing you without any regard for what kind of effect that would have on a black populace is problematic. Especially when I don't know if it was your sneakers or whatever it was that you just finished promoting months ago about black history and Martin Luther King and civil rights. I think you wore sneakers or something commemorating all of that. When I spoke about what this city needs in order to look out for the vast majority of its citizens who happen to be black that are living there.
Let's stop right there. The irony of that statement, yesterday we commemorated the 58th anniversary of MLK's passing, taken at the hand of violence, so criticism of the city is nothing new. Rip to one of my esteemed frat brothers. Regarding being around people who don't look like you, I've had plenty of corporate experience where you have to watch your words in certain environments because some opinions might not be appropriate. But once we left the office, whether out for drinks, on golf courses, or traveling, there was no holding back. LeBron is on a golf course. He can say what he wants, how he feels. Every podcaster, news outlet, and sports journalist spews what they want. But if this man says something with actual truth, now it's a problem. Stephen, that's hypocrisy. The fact that he even mentioned that is an indictment. Let's get back to it.
Dressed in shorts, lollygagging on a golf course with a bunch of peeps that don't look anything like the folks that reside in Memphis. That's where it was foul. That was my take on it earlier this morning. That is still my take on it today. LeBron wasn't all wrong. LeBron said some very wise and on-point things about that. But other stuff was foul, particularly how flippant he was in saying it without any regard or sensitivity to black folks in Memphis. Especially when he's got his I Promise school in Akron, Ohio, specifically designed to help uplift and improve the lives of black individuals and beyond from impoverished neighborhoods in that area. He clearly has sensitivity to those folks from his hometown. One would like to believe he has the same level of sensitivity to those folks everywhere. And I'm sure he does. It just didn't look like that on the golf course with a bunch of white boys surrounding him. Optics matter. Appearances matter. And words coming out of LeBron James' mouth about such a sensitive subject required a little bit more seriousness to the subject, not just as it pertains to his words, but also his surroundings.
All right, y'all. Since when did sports figures become political figures? They got politicians, congressmen, city council, mayors, people in Memphis who can actually make a difference. Folks have been complaining to them for years about the violence and conditions, and now you want to put it on LeBron? Like Barkley said, I'm not a role model. Parents should be role models. Just because I dunk a basketball doesn't mean I should raise your kids. But if you look at LeBron, no criminal activity, loyal to the same woman, raising a great family, has a legacy, that's who you want to criticize. Wow, Stephen A., your horn's showing, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Till next time, we're out.